Fellas, welcome back to the channel. My name is Hart. Today I'll be breaking down my two favorite NBA player props for tonight's Western Conference Game 4 between the Nuggets and the Lakers. Should be a fantastic game to watch. Absolutely crazy that this game could be, or this series could be over tonight. Absolutely wild stuff. But yeah, I'll be breaking down my two favorite NBA player props, going over why I like them, all the good stuff in this video. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I do apologize. I've been traveling, so it's not my normal video setup with my camera and my mic quality, but it should still be pretty decent. So yeah, I'll be back to normal tomorrow. But yeah, make sure to hit that like button and let's get into this breakdown. Before I get into breakdown, just want to say follow me on Twitter at HartDFS and recapping the plays from the last YouTube video. Sorry, it's been a few days. I've been traveling, so I haven't been able to make two videos the past 2 days. But yeah, recapping the plays. We went 1-1 on the two YouTube picks. Jason Tatum over more than 20.5 field goal attempts, and then Kyle Lowry over more than 4 assists. Tatum finished with 20 field goal attempts, so we got absolutely hooked there. It was super, super frustrating because he only had 3 shot attempts in the last 6 minutes of the game. I mean, we know the struggles with Jason Tatum in the first quarter and then in the fourth quarter of these entire playoffs, and he's just been god-awful, just not showing up at all. He only had 3 shot attempts in the last 6 minutes of that game, too, and 2 of them didn't count because he got fouled on them. So he only ended up with 1 out of those 3 counting. Obviously got hooked. He finished with 20. We needed 21. Frustrating there, but we did also. I put up the 6 pick here in my Patreon, which went 5 out of 6. Obviously, Al Horford did not show up, but I did mention in my video I liked Brogdon over fantasy score. Bam, Tatum. Obviously Lowry's there. Really liked Martin there, who stepped up huge the past 2 games. So yeah, it was a very profitable day because this doubled up our money there. And I talked about how I was putting more money on this, and so yeah, it was a very profitable day overall in that YouTube video just because of the 6 pick here. But yeah, Tatum just screwed us. Very annoying there. Should have been 2-0 there on the YouTube picks, but you can't be mad with 1-1. We'll get it back today. And yeah, moving on to today, the first pick I have for you guys today is going to be the over here of Jokic over 10 assists. So the reason why I like this, as you can see right now, it's sitting at minus 130 on DraftKings to hit the over of 9.5. So you can see the juices on the over there already. And then we pull up his box score here on DraftKings, and we can take a look at Jokic. Dealt with some early first half foul trouble there. He had 4 fouls. I think all of them came in the first half. So 38 minutes, or at least 3 of them came in the first half. So he did lose some first half minutes there. Got another one in the fourth quarter. So he lost a few minutes. So yeah, overall, only played 38 minutes. As you can see before that, he's getting close to 42 minutes. So 4 minutes from Jokic is obviously a huge, huge loss in terms of potential assists, just because he has the most touches per possession in the NBA by a lot. As I mentioned in one of my previous videos, he was sitting for average about 120 touches per game, and the next highest guy was Trae Young, who was I think about 89. So he has an insane amount of usage in touches per game, and obviously that leads to less potential touches and assists when he's only playing 4 minutes less than he usually was. So I think we can get back to a very close game here. Expect Jokic to play about 42 minutes. As you can see, when he plays those minutes, he's hit it the past, was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of the past 7 games he's gone for 10 or more. So I'm liking the over here for Jokic. He's just been unbelievable here, so I do really like him. And he still finished with 8, so he got pretty close there, even in less minutes than usual. And it was also one of those things where Jamal Murray went off. He got 30 real life points there in the first half of that the previous game, the third game there. So obviously the ball wasn't in Jokic's hands because Jamal Murray was kind of taking over there in the first quarter and the second quarter. So a little bit less usage there for Jokic. And as we can see here for Jokic, let's just pull up his last game there for potential assists. The average hit rate is about 50%. So he pretty much got there. The last game, 17 potential assists, got 8. So he's pretty much right on pace. But then, his potential assists were down. So only 17, but then the previous 2 games combined, he was closer to 19. He hit 10 there. And then if we do the last 3, all 3 games of the series so far, he is seeing close to 20 potential assists per game. He's averaged 11.3 out of the past 3 games. So as we can see, the over is pretty solid here for Jokic. Expecting more of the same for Jokic. So loving this over 10 assists for him tonight here. Obviously the push is in play with 10, but still, that doesn't really matter much with the push. The second pick I have for today is going to be the over here of LeBron James over 24.5 points. Wouldn't be surprised if this gets bumped up maybe to 25 here on PrizePicks. I don't think it would get bumped up on the sports books. I think it's at a decent line where they probably wouldn't change it unless a lot of people flooded the over there. But yeah, 24.5 right now, sitting about minus 125 there. So you can see the juices on the over. Obviously it lines up with PrizePicks, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if PrizePicks, puts this up to 25 just because it's starting in some traction around the betting world right now. But if we look at LeBron James over here, it's just one of those things. He's been kind of floating around the mark the whole playoffs. Obviously the minutes are there, shot attempts are there. I'd like it if he was shooting a little bit more. 19 times is still a decent amount, but you'd like to see him 20 plus. But I understand, he's getting pretty tired. You can clearly tell that LeBron's either got some sort of injury. I'm not making excuses for him. He doesn't deserve any excuses because they've been building him up this whole playoffs. Now they're trying to pull out the excuse card. But yeah, LeBron, he's seeing 23, 22, 26, 30, 25, 27, 21, 23, 22, 22, obviously 15 in Memphis, 22, 25, 28, 21, 30 in that play-in game. So as you can see, he's all over the place, floating around that number. Obviously, winner go home game here, game 4 at the Lakers' house. I expect a few more foul calls to go LeBron's way. Obviously, he's been god awful at threes. Can't really expect him to hit those. But if he does, that only helps, obviously, his score. He's going to get to the line. He's going to draw some fouls. He loves getting those layups. So I like the over here for LeBron to step up. I don't know if they win tonight, but I do expect them to make it a game. I like the over 24.5. I think it's a pretty solid one overall. There's some other decent, props we can go to, but obviously if you're just doing a 2-pick, you need one guy from each team. But the over for, they just took it down, but they did have the over for 3-pointers, or maybe it's 3-point. Nope, it's not up. They took it down. I was looking at the KCP 3-pointers. I think they still had them at 1.5, unless I saw that wrong. But if we're looking for some other people we can look to, I don't mind Rui. He's kind of been on the number the past 2 games, but he's a guy who could definitely see some more minutes tonight. D'Lo, don't like him at all. Bruce Brown, he's been super solid as well. So it's like there's some other options, but I think the best 2 are going to be the Jokic over assists and the LeBron over 24.5 points. So those are the 2 picks for me today. Those 2 guys, put it in the hands of the 2 goats here for tonight. So hope you guys liked the video. Make sure to hit that like button. We'll get back to normal for tomorrow for the schedule and the video quality. But yeah, hope you guys liked the video. Hit the like button, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.